Hi, thanks for joining me. I'm Sandra. Let's get moving, get ready to feel amazing. Start by marching on the spot. Let's get ourselves warmed up, standing tall, chest lifted, shoulders back. In today's workout, we're going to alternate between walking intervals and the exercises. So we'll get our steps in, get a cardio workout, as well as working the whole body, no equipment needed. As we're warming up here, keep marching. One arm at a time, we're going to circle back. So go ahead, circle back, other side, keep going. And remember, this is your workout, so listen to your own body, modify as needed. I'll give options and modifications throughout. So if you want to do a smaller arm circle, go ahead and do that. You could also just roll your shoulders back, is a great exercise for getting warmed up. Let's do one more each side. Nice work, back to that march. While we're marching, we're thinking about core engage, so slightly pulling that lower abdominal area in, lifting the chest, crown of the head to the ceiling or the sky, and then going at your pace. Bring your feet a little bit wider, and let's go into hamstring curls. So we're just lifting heels behind, palms face forward, and as we lift the heels behind, we're going to push the hands forward. So push, push, keep it going. Core engaged, chest lifted. We'll be doing 2 exercises and then repeating the same 2 exercises. In the second repeat, I'll give you some options to increase intensity a little bit if you want. So the first time around, just getting used to the exercise, seeing how it feels in your body. And the second time, you can always bring things up a notch if you want. 4, 3, 2, and back to march. March it out. Marching intervals can be a time to slow things down or a time to bring up the speed a little bit, bring up the heart rate if you want. You can do some fast feet. You can come down into a little crouch with your fast feet. We're standing tall, marching. All right, next exercise, we're going to plant our feet about hip width apart, clasp your hands, come down into a little squat. So bring those hips back, our knees are staying over top of ankles, just get into your squat, and then we're going to stand tall. At the same time standing tall, reach your fingertips to the ceiling or the sky, tap one foot out to the side. Come back down into your squat, clasp your hands, coming up tall, other foot taps out to the side. So just start nice and slow to get the feel of these moves. We're making ourselves small and then making ourselves big. Coming down low, standing up tall, alternating between these moves with that foot tapping out to the side. I call this one squat to star. Squatting down, making yourself into a big star. Squats are about hips moving back. Great for strengthening glutes, hip muscles, the legs. And smile. Be proud of yourself for showing up here. As always, I'm always proud of you. And we'll go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back to that march. You can grab a sip of water anytime during this workout. And you can move around a little bit with your march. So just have some fun with it. You can move side to side, forward and back. We're always coming back to thinking about Belly pulled in, chest lifted, standing tall. We want to take what we practice in our fitness out into the rest of our life. Okay, we're going to repeat those 2 exercises. So let's start with the hamstring curls. So heels coming back, palms facing forward, push forward. And you can stay right here. If you want to go a little faster, we can do that too, just adding a little bit of speed. It makes it a little bit more of a cardio exercise by adding the speed. And push, and push. Push away. Push away the rest of the day and just be here. 4, 3, 2, back to march. Purposeful march. You could do a few faster feet intervals, back to your regular march. And in a moment, we're going to do squat to star. Plant your feet hip width apart. Clasp your hands down to your squat. Lift up to your star. Remember, the squat is initiated by the hips moving back. Like you have a little chair, a little stool behind you, and you're about to sit down, and then you're popping up, reaching up. Reach up to feel great. Bonus points for smiling. Okay, 4 more. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1, and march. And we could roll the shoulders up and back a few times while we're marching. Just releasing tension through the shoulders, through the neck, opening up across the chest. A lot of times in our day-to-day life, we're very forward in what we're doing. Our shoulders come forward. So it's just nice to open up. All right, next 2 exercises. So we're going to plant our feet a little bit wider, and we're going to point our toes out. This will be an isometric hold for our lower body. We're going to come into just a mini squat in this position. So again, hips back slightly, little bend in the knees, knees over top of ankles. We're not coming all the way down low. We're holding here, fists in front of the chest, and then punching forward, alternating arms. So punch, and keep it going. Holding through the legs. It's a great way to strengthen legs without having to move through any range of motion. Always a good option. Works on endurance. If at any time you want to straighten your legs for a couple punches and then come back down, go ahead and do that. And thinking about strong arms, punching forward. I've got a scoop in my lower abs, core engaged. 4, 3, 2, let's go back up to march. You could always change your arm moves while you're marching, maybe do some swinging arms, challenge our brain and body to do different things. So for the next exercise, we're going to be tapping out to the side. Again, we'll start really slow. So tap your right toe out to the side and then reach your right arm across your body. Reach your fingertips and then pull everything back, other side. Left toes out to the side, reach across. Now we'll go a little faster. So it's just tap and reach, tap and reach. Keep it going, reaching across the body. So these cross-body moves are really important for our brain. This helps our brain stay youthful by making these connections, cross-body connections. And coordinated moves are also really good brain-body work. So don't worry too much if we do something with some coordination and you want to break it down and just do the feet for a while, or just do the arms while you're marching. You can repeat this video many times and come back to it. I hope you do. I'd love to see you again. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, last one, march it out. Make sure I don't fall off the edge here. Then they'll go in the blooper reel. All right, repeating those two, we're gonna have feet wider, toes pointing out, come into that semi-sumo squat. And then fists in front of our chest, punching straight forward. You got it. An option for intensity is just to punch a little faster. We can go punch, 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 punch. Punch away your worries, punch away your stress, punch away whatever you want. This is your time. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up tall, coming back to march. Big breaths, lots of oxygen circulating. All right. Now we're going to go back to cross-body tap out. So tapping your foot out, crossing, and keep it going. For this one, the way I like to increase a bit of intensity is just coming lower, lower. So that supporting leg, we're bending the knee a little bit. Just thinking about lowering down. Bit more of a strength move for the supporting leg. We're still reaching those fingertips. I'm glad you're here with me. We're taking care of our health. We'll go for 4, 3, 2, last one, and march it out. Little jog, lifting those heels behind, or grab a drink of water. All right, getting ready for the next 2 exercises. Let's do some high knees, lifting those knees up high. So every time we're lifting knees up, getting our arms up, we're also working on getting our heart rate up. Really good for our heart health. So while we're doing high knees, we're gonna add opposite arm to the ceiling or the sky. So here we go, make sure I get it right. Now, if you end up doing the same side arm or something different, no problem. Just keep going. The only thing to stop doing is anything that causes discomfort or pain. Then pull it back, modify, but don't worry about the coordination. Great work. 4, 3, 2, and march. March it out. All right, so we're going to plant our feet again, about hip width apart for this exercise. Hands are going to stay on your hips. we're going to put our weight into our right foot, bend both knees a little bit, and then we're just tapping the left foot out to the side and back. And that's it for this one. Just out to the side and back, same leg. We've got this little crouch position, bit of a bend in the knee, so the supporting leg is doing a lot of work here. Bit of a balance challenge as well. So in any of the exercises that have a balance challenge for you, feel free to get close to a wall or a table or a countertop, put your hand on it. Feeling those quads. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and march. Whew, feels good to get back to the march. We only have a couple more intervals, so if you're still feeling energetic, add a little energy to your march. You can always go wider in your marching feet, just change things up. And we're going back to high knees. And you got it, opposite arm up to the sky. If you're newer to exercise, just work on the high knees to start. And later on, you can add the arms reaching up. Keep it going. Doing great. We're in this together. 4, 3, 2, march it out. Roll the shoulders back, standing tall. So in a moment, we're going to come to that repeating tap to the side. And this time we'll be putting weight on the left foot and tapping out the right foot. So go ahead, plant your feet, weight on your left foot, hands on your hips, and tapping that right foot out to the side. Little bit of a bend. Keep it going. You got this. We're almost to the end of the workout. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. March it out. Nice. Let's just bring that march a little slower. Just starting to come into our cool down. We want to take a few minutes to let our heart rate come down, let our breathing rate come down. The cool down and stretches at the end are the dessert of the workout. Let's do some slow arm circles back, just like we were doing at the beginning, but just nice and slow. Just opening that shoulder, opening it wide across the collarbones. One more each side. Nice work. Reach one arm to the sky, and then bend your elbow and reach your hand either for the back of your head or your upper back. We're going to keep marching the feet as we are bringing our heart rate down. Little stretch here for our arm. Bring that arm down. Other arm reaches up, reach back. Arm comes down. Bring your arms out to the side. Palms facing forward. They could be right up at shoulder height or a little bit lower. And let's just cross in front and bring them out to the side. Just nice and easy. Breathing in and breathing out. And a couple more like this. Nice. Plant your feet. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Bring your palms to touch and little side bend over to one side. So we're not coming forward. We're just going straight over to the side. Feel the length and the stretch through the side of your body. Lifting up to center, and we'll go over to the other side. Coming back up, arms come down. We'll finish with 3 big breaths together. So inhale the arms up, exhale arms down, inhale up, exhale down. One more. Thank you so much for joining me. I will link another workout here and a cool down if you want to do a few more stretches. I appreciate you being here. Subscribe to my channel, join me for more workouts. I hope to see you again.